Hi everybody! So today is Monday, that means it is family movie night, and this is the series where I pick a film that is available on Netflix Stream that you can watch with your entire family. And this week's pick is not a perfect film, but I think that you'll have a fun time watching it with your family. And it is called An Extremely Goofy Movie. And the reason why I picked this movie was I was looking for something that I thought might appeal to boys and that also had a little bit of back to school theme to it. This is to DVD sequel. It is produced by the Disney Toons division of Disney that does most of their sequels, and the Tinkerbell movies and some of the other franchises. I'll put in the description section a link to the Animated Kids blog, one of my blogging friends, and he has been reviewing the entire Disney Toons canon. And it's been rough going. I will never do that. I can promise you that right now. I will never review the Disney Toons canon. But if you guys want to go check his blog out, it's really good, and he deserves some love for for what he's been doing over there on his blog. So check it out. And An Extremely Goofy Movie was made in 2000, and it definitely feels like a movie that was made in 2000. There's a lot of elements of the X Games and everything being extreme and cool and two-wheeler and whatever. And so that's a little bit cringe-inducing, I admit it, but I still enjoyed this film. It takes up where the last film left off with Goofy and Max, and also the television show The Goof Troop. It has all of the same characters from that series. And Max, though, is going to college, and he's, of course, very excited to be almost done with his overprotective, overbearing, well-meaning father. But it turns out that Goofy loses his job, and he ends up having to go back to school as well. There's a lot of slapstick that I think the little kids will like and think is funny. And then there's a nice heart to this picture, as with the other Goofy movie, because the relationship, I think, between Goofy and Max is really sweet. And I think that a lot of parents and their kids will be able to relate to it. College that they are at, there is an X Games, College X Games series that is pretty hardcore, extreme, with skateboarding, rollerblading, and everything else. Well, it turns out the cool fraternity has won every year or the year before or something like that. And it is kind of funny, the cool guy, his name is Bradley Uppercrust, which is, I thought, kind of funny. And so they, of course, challenge the Max and his friends to the X Games, and they may or may not be playing completely straight, completely by the rules. There's a really good sequence where they have a test, and there's sort of a dream sequence that Goofy has where it's almost like he hallucinates or whatever because he's so worried about what's going on with Max. And I thought that sequence was really well done. I think the animation throughout is pretty good. It's definitely way better than most of the other Disney sequels. And instead of using original songs, which, to be honest, in the original Goofy movie, I don't think are that great, they use famous rock and roll songs, which I like much better, to be honest. And the idea is sort of that Goofy is coming from this 1970s perspective, where Max is from the 2000s. Cast is very good. They did a great job. They definitely, I feel like, tried with this movie to make it as good as they could. Bill Farmer, who always plays Goofy, and then Jason Marsden, Rob Paulsen, Pauly Shore, Bebe Neuwirth, Brad Garrett, and Jim Cummings, to name a few. And I think they all do a good job. I particularly liked Bebe Neuwirth as Sylvia, who is the love interest for Goofy, and I liked their scenes together. I thought they actually had pretty good chemistry, and there were some good jokes. She's like super into the 70s as well, and she like wears a mood ring. I thought there were some funny jokes with that, and just how much her and Goofy both love the 70s. In jokes to the whole sort of Goofy franchise, that there's one I really liked where one of the characters says, "Why are we always wearing these gloves?" Which I thought was funny. This is not a masterpiece. It's not something that you're going to want to maybe make part of your collection, but I think it's still enjoyable. I think it has some nice messages about family and kind of getting along, and also being honest, the importance of an education, the importance of studying, the importance of being kind. So there's a lot of good little messages in there, but I think a lot of the jokes work. They made me laugh, and I think there's some artistry. Like I said, the dream sequence when they're taking the test is really a lot of fun, and overall I enjoyed watching it, and so I think you guys will too. And like I said, I feel like it really fits for this time, and I think that the boys will really particularly like it. There's a lot of Max and all his friends and Goofy. There's mostly male characters in here, and so it's one I think the whole family can find something to enjoy in an extremely goofy movie, and so not every movie has to be a masterpiece to enjoy it. But let me know what you think, if you like an extremely goofy movie, or if you like the Goof Troop, or if you like a goofy movie, but maybe don't like this. Whatever is your feeling on all things goofy, put in the comments section below. Let me know, and I hope you're having a great day. Please subscribe to my channel, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.